Welcome back. Your Highness, you were rounding up on how you went about it.
Yeah, so as I said earlier, after that morning mass, and then I got that sound again, let it be with you people, Christians. So I remembered one of the things our parish priest, Reverend Father Cosmos Onuku, used to tell us while he was delivering his homily. He says, when you have a problem and you don't know how to solve it, just pray and open your Bible. Whatever section you see there will help you solve your problem, or there you find a solution itself. So I decided to take this line. So I went back to the church, prayed, and opened the Bible. Jeremiah 51 was the very place that I read from the first stanza, the first verse to the last stanza, or the last verse, 64. That one seemed to say, and say that, shall Babylon sink to rise no more? I was still looking for a solution to Osu. And the Bible is telling me that Babylon will sink to rise no more. So I've gotten the solution of my problem. Then how do we go about it? I know I didn't say that let us go is not a journey of one person. I needed to write a letter to all the traditional institutions in my community, irrespective of 18 villages. So I will introduce it very well when the time comes anyway. We have 18 villages. So I wrote to all the traditional institutions, all the clergymen, whatever church you belong, all the enlightened people, professors, whatever, to write, tell us the origin of Osu. Should we continue? If it should be abolished, tell me why. If it should stay, tell me why. That whatever is your reply, I'm going to publish it so that it will be against you or be for you, for posterity. And the reaction was, in fact, unimaginable. Even my own sons in Biafra, in one way they call Agobiam platform, the reaction was unprecedented. People made donations up to 500,000 to ensure that we embark on the project. So this is the book that was published. That's the action of people with the title, The Osu Caste System, the Myths, Realities, and Its Abolition in the Autonomous Community. That was how they stated it. So when I got these replies, and I knew that my people are with me, so the date was fixed for 14th July. Mm-hmm. That was the very day I made the declaration. And one of them, I offered chieftaincy title with two other members of the community. Then what would now the question be, what is the reaction? You know, people have been fearing, thinking that when this type of thing happens, people will die. Not even one single person has died. Rather, like the man I deprived his position because he was on in my village, those who had such positions have now relinquished them to the rightful people who own them. So that's one of the things. And the response has been very, very welcoming, that they accepted it wholeheartedly.
So that man you deprived, have you met with him?
Unfortunately, he died before this thing happened.
Oh, dear.
What about his family?
No, his family, I happen to be, I told you that it's from my own village. So they have joined the village meeting without that discrimination again.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, Joe, when he spoke, he said that in 1956, the Eastern House abolished this.
Yes.
Okay, but in spite of that abolition and the open abolition by certain communities in the East, why do you think some still go ahead and practice this?
It's because of this, you know, like what Eze was saying, there's this superstitious belief that these people have that if a freeborn got married to so-called Osu, that things will start going bad for you. You will become poor.
Has it been proven? Has it been proven?
Can I tell you something that will shock you? Because I don't need to prove it. What will shock you is that out of all the billionaires we have from the eastern region of Nigeria, about 50, 60 to 70% of them are actually of the stock that you call the so-called Osu. Am I lying? No. It's the truth. So my question to people, I post this all the time. Let's just, this is a commonsensical thing. Well, how do you actually justify this? You say that when I marry Osu, and things will not go well for me. But the so-called Osus are the billionaires and the millionaires that we have in the Igbo land. Can't you see that this is all in your mind? It is in their mind. And what happened in 1956 was just merely, do not call anybody this. Don't address anybody as this. The actual abolition itself is what we are planning to do at the Palace of Unri on the 28th of December of this year. So Eze, he did his own, and I was there. Now, this is how you know when an abolition exercise has gone so well, and I was at his own. I was so excited. It went so well because I witnessed him crown a man from the other side who could not have been crowned if that abolition did not happen. Some people were angry that he was about to do that. Eze, you remember, some people even threatened they were going to come and obstruct, but eventually it turned out that everybody now saw that this thing, it just doesn't make sense. There's a story out of Irete that will shock you again. I love stories, right? There's a woman who actually went to the other side because, you know, they give them secluded communities. You go and they say, oh, you guys are living on this side and these people are living on this side. So the woman saw that.
So there's a whole community of Osus.
Yes,
Yeah.
they give them their own community. They say, no, we can't interact with them. You live in that community, we live in this. This is happening in the 21st century. So back in the days, this woman, I think she was a nurse or something. She said, no, she didn't like how those people were treated. And so she decided to go over there, set up a clinic or something, and then to take care of their kids. And people say, oh, now you're relating with them. So now you are Osu as well. From that moment on,